Skyview crew, how y'all doing today? Today is Tuesday, and we got a random read coming through. I don't know what this is going to be about. I'm just going to see what the energy is like out there, and I'm going to bring it to you. So let's go ahead and jump in. Earth, air, water, fire, spirit, we thank you for the elements, and we are going to call in our spirit guides at this very moment. Come through. All right, we just going to go ahead and mix these cards up. This ain't a I'm just trying to, get them mixed up for the read. All right, we're going to go ahead and cut this deck. We're going to let our wisdom oracle deck lead us today. Hold on, y'all. All right. You know what? Wow. Just real quick, we got congratulations coming through. You could be celebrating a big win of something. Just got some good news. What else we got here? We got forbidden. So you could have got some news about something that was forbidden, but also it was good news to you because you knew that it was forbidden. So I don't know take that how it resonates. Yeah, it says understanding. So there was some type of understanding about something that you were not supposed to be involved with or take part in. So I'm hearing that you could have possibly been approached about a situation, something that really wasn't concerning you, something that you didn't want to be a part of. But you being who you are, you were going to go ahead and assist in any way. You have meditated on this. Obedience and deceit. Yeah, there was some type of deceit. But because of your obedience, you are being congratulated for not taking part. So congratulations, because there's always times where we want to help people, we want to be there for them, but sometimes it's like it's not in our best interest. You got to let people fight their own battles. You got to let people go through their own stuff. You can't bring no static your way. You understand me? So yeah, it was something that you were protected from. Obedience is going to represent your spirit guide, okay? Because it's something that you couldn't see, but they were able to see, and they have been fighting on your behalf in the spirit against this person. He was going to try to trick you into a certain situation. Okay, 888, we got 1838 and 48. So the number 8 is popping out at me at this moment. So if you've been seeing 888 lately, 322 on the clock, then this reading could possibly resonate with you. Okay, and let's continue on. Okay. So I don't know if this is the same story or are we moving on to a different story. But you were given some type of information. We got the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Swords coming out. You were given some type of information that enlightened you on this deceit and forbidden situation. This is where you got your understanding from. You got a great understanding about it, okay? And then look, you was getting it on both ends because we got the Ace of Wands too. You the Queen of Swords. You sitting in between the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So this is just to show how divinely protected that you are. Like there was no way that your guys was going to let you be involved in this. And it had to do with a lover's quarrel, okay? Not even your relationship. It was somebody else's BS, okay, that they was trying to drag you in. Yeah, always stay out of other people's quarrels and stuff. You don't want to get into that. The way this card represents with this rainbow, I don't know. The quarrel could have had to do with like a same-sex relationship. Don't necessarily have to be. I'm just going by what the card have. Also, it could have been a relationship that involves like an interracial relationship. Okay, but yeah, somebody tried to get you involved in their lover's quarrel. They was being very deceitful. Your spirit guides knew that it was none of your business. They didn't want you to get into it. They literally guided you and protected you, gave you understanding, and yeah, you have seen your way clear of that mess. So, moving on. What else do you have for us, Spirit? How was y'all day? Mine was trying. I ain't even gonna lie. I feel like my chest full heavy. Not like, I'm about to have a heart attack heavy, but it's just like, I don't know. I just feel like I need to breathe and relax. I've been doing a lot lately. Time to sit down. We got the Magician, the Lovers, and the World card coming out. Somebody definitely tried to get you in their business. This could have been, I don't see anything that represents a love triangle. But that's the first thing that I had that came to me as a love triangle. Somebody wanted you to work somebody wanted you to be the deceitful one. You hear me? Like somebody wanted you. I don't know. Am I dealing with some type of mystic? Okay, I was guided to pull out the Mystic Tarot deck. But it's like as if they wanted you to do some type of black magic on them or some type of spell or something like that. You must know how to do it. But also know not to do it. Okay? I mean, just because we know how to do things don't mean that we are supposed to do it. But yeah, somebody wanted you to come in and work a little hoodoo, voodoo, little magic on their partner. Okay? This is you. That's how I know that you're a mystic. You magical. All right, tell me in the comment section what you tap into, okay? What you practicing. Let me know, okay? But yeah, this is you. And you hold the world in your hands. That means that you know how to tap in to certain things. And they were trying to get you. Look at this flower on your head. Knowledgeable, knowing, mystical, magical. The world. They wanted you in their environment, in their situation, to try to work some magic against their partner because they mad. And I'm so glad you didn't, because you would have brought that stuff right back on you, right? It would have been like quickly return to sender, or things would have started happening in your life. Because that's what happens. When you go on the dark side, you bring darkness to you. So, yeah, you better thank your spirit guides for protecting you from this, from helping you to make the right decision, okay? Go ahead and thank your spirit guide. Okay, we got the Hermit card coming out. What did I tell you? They definitely wanted you to do something because they know that you are tapped in. They know that you sit with yourself. They know that you do a lot of deep meditation. You must have told them some stories about things that you have seen in the spiritual realm, things that you may have heard in the spiritual realm, even things that you may have felt in the spiritual realm, particularly on your leg area and upper thigh area is what I'm seeing as far as the touch and the feel. So if so, and if this is you, because this is deep, like, share, and subscribe, okay? Because I'm the one. It's over here, Latasha, Skyview Tarot. All right, King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck and the Eight of Swords. So, yeah, it was a female, and you tried to get somebody to go against your dude. Your dude was the King of Pentacles, okay? Left you in this Eight of Swords energy, and then you called on one of the collective, one of my Sky viewers, to try to put a hex on them. But again, you didn't. And I'm thankful for that. So I don't even know where else to go, because I'm feeling like this story is just repeating itself. Any final words for the collective? Spirit said go to the Oracle Fairies deck, and because they do got a word for you. So we're going to see what the word is. This is your final word. This is your final word from Spirit. Wow. I'm also hearing quit letting people know what you can and cannot do. And this card wanted to come out fairy spotting. Okay? You done got fairy spotted. Fairy spotting. You done got fairy spotted. For real. It says it's time to go fairy spotting. It said that seeing is, hold on. Seeing is believing, but in fact the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. So, they didn't see this stuff. They didn't see whoever that came to you regarding their partner. Seeing is believing. They ain't believe it. They believed it when they seen it. So they must have seen something. You must have showed them just a little something, and they knew that you was the one. And you didn't got spotted, okay, by your guides. And your guides shut that stuff down, because that's not you. So don't ever let nobody come in with any type of deceit, because if you tapped in like that, then you should have known that it was a setup. You understand? And this is what I got for you. You got to be more careful about the decisions that you make. Protection. Spirit, don't lie. You are protected. You are protected. And as I said again, you want to thank your spirit guides for that, from keeping you away from this mess. That's all I got for you. But I love you. One.